Checking your portfolio is destroying your wealth, not building it. Destroying it. How much has that cost you? Every dollar you've lost in the market, you lost twice. Once when you sold, and again when you bought back in higher. The pattern is always the same. Something moves. You feel it in your chest. Your thumb hovers over the screen. You tell yourself you're just checking, just staying informed, just being responsible. But that feeling in your chest? That's not information. That's the tax you pay for letting emotion make financial decisions. And unlike income tax or capital gains, this one compounds against you. Every single day, Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." He wasn't talking about meditation or mindfulness. He was talking about the fundamental delusion that costs investors more than every bear market combined. The belief that reacting gives you control, that feeling something means you should do something, that the intensity of your emotion correlates with the importance of your action. It doesn't. It never has. The market doesn't care how you feel. And the moment you let how you feel determine what you do, you've already lost. Right now, as you're listening to this, someone just bought XPON at $7.26 because it's up 111%. They feel smart, informed, like they're finally catching the wave everyone else rode. Another investor just bought SDOT at $23.58, up 78%. The feeling is identical. Urgency. Certainty. The fear that if they don't act now, right now, they'll miss it forever. Meanwhile, the VIX, the actual measure of market fear, sits at 15.69. Calm, stable, no panic, no euphoria. The market itself isn't emotional. But the investor is terrified of being left behind. And that terror, dressed up as opportunity, is about to cost them everything they think they're gaining. You think the problem is the market. Marcus Aurelius knew the problem is always you. Let me show you what this looks like in real time. Not theory, not hindsight, the actual moment when emotion and opportunity collide. And most investors choose wrong without even knowing they had a choice. Two investors. Same morning. Same data. Marcus Stone, 62, salt and pepper beard, reading glasses on a chain, hands that have signed more trades than most people will ever make. And Alex Rivera, 34, phone in hand, notifications on, heart rate elevated before the market even opens. It's today, August 24th, 2026. Alex sees it first. XPON, up 111%. His chest tightens. Not panic. Excitement. The algorithm surfaced it. Trending. Volume spiking. He opens the chart. Straight vertical. The move already happened. But his brain doesn't process that. His brain processes one thing. Everyone else is making money right now, and I'm not. FOMO isn't fear of missing out. It's fear of being the one person who didn't see what was obvious. It's the feeling that silence is the same as losing. He opens his brokerage app. His thumb hovers over the buy button. $5,000. $10,000. What's the right amount for something moving this fast? The question itself is the trap. He's not evaluating. He's justifying. Marcus sees the same headline. Same data. Same spike. He does something different. He does nothing. Not because he's smarter, not because he has better information, because he trained himself years ago to recognize the feeling that precedes the mistake. It's not greed. It's urgency. The sense that this decision has a countdown timer. That waiting means losing. Marcus opens his notebook, not his brokerage app. He writes one sentence, the same sentence he's written 100 times before. What do I know now that I didn't know yesterday? The answer is always the same. Nothing. The price moved. That's data about the past. It tells him nothing about what happens next. He checks the VIX. 15.69. Calm. No fear. No structural shift. Just noise pretending to be signal. Alex is still staring at his screen. SDOT just popped up 78%. Another one. His brain doesn't think pattern. His brain thinks confirmation. This isn't random. This is a moment. He reads the headline, some catalyst. Some news. It doesn't matter what it says. What matters is the feeling it creates. Clarity. The belief that right now, in this moment, the correct action is obvious. He buys both. XPON and SDOT. Not with a plan, with a feeling. The relief is immediate. He's in. He's no longer on the outside. Whatever happens next, he's part of it. Marcus writes one more line. The cost of this trade is not the dollar amount. It's the pattern it reinforces. He's not talking about Alex. He's talking about himself 30 years ago when he was Alex. When he believed that speed was the same as edge, that acting fast meant thinking clearly. The Stoic investor doesn't avoid risk. He avoids the delusion that emotion is insight. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment." Marcus Stone learned that the hard way. He learned that the market will offer you 1,000 chances to feel like you're doing something, and only a handful of chances to actually do something that matters. Stay with this decision for a second. It's the one that separates reactive investors from Stoic ones. By the end of the day, XPON is down 4% from where Alex bought it. SDOT is down 6%. Not a crash, just reversion. The thing that always happens after the spike. Alex checks his portfolio. The number is red. Not devastating, but wrong. The feeling is worse than the loss. It's the creeping realization that he didn't make a decision. He reacted to one. And the market, indifferent and precise, just charged him tuition for the lesson he didn't want to learn. Marcus never opened his brokerage app. Not because he's disciplined, because he decided years ago that the feeling of missing out is cheaper than the cost of acting on it. He's not missing out. He's waiting for the moment when he knows something, when the opportunity isn't in the price movement. It's in the difference between what something is worth and what people are willing to pay for it. That moment didn't happen today. It rarely does. And that's the point. The investor who makes money isn't the one who acts fastest. It's the one who waits longest. Not out of fear, out of clarity. The clarity that comes from knowing the only thing you control is whether you let the market make you react or you make the market wait for you. Here's the one thing you do. Not tomorrow. Right now. Before the next notification. Before the next spike, before the next time your chest tightens and your thumb hovers and your brain whispers, "This time is different." Write this sentence on a card. Put it where you'll see it before you trade. What do I know now that I didn't know yesterday? If the answer is, the price moved, that's not new information. That's bait. And the Stoic investor doesn't take bait. You will feel the urge to act. That's not the problem. The problem is believing that urge is information. It's not. It's just your brain trying to solve anxiety with activity. The next time you feel it, write that question. Answer it honestly. If you have nothing new, close the app. Walk away. The market will still be there. Your money might not be, if you let emotion decide. If this shifted how you see your own instincts, subscribe. Next time we take this same principle and apply it to the moment most investors break. Your emotions are costing you more than any market crash ever will. Next video proves it.